Thank you to Artistro for sponsoring this video. They have kindly sent me the acrylic paint markers to review for free. All opinions in this review are honest and entirely my own. The markers are water-based and can be used on multiple surfaces, such as glass, ceramics, wood, paper, and more. The paint dries quickly, but is also easy to clean up with water because they are water-based. But you can make your artwork waterproof by sealing or baking it afterwards. They are also non-toxic and odor-free, making them safe for kids as well. I received the 42 set, which has a wide variety of colors, including 2 blacks, 2 whites, and a metallic gold and silver. Personally, I would have liked it if there were separators within the box. That way the pins wouldn't move around and make it easier to slot them back in. Especially if you love sorting everything by color like I do. The pen itself is so small and cute. I love the clear barrel, which allows you to see the paint color accurately, how much ink is left and how often you need to shake it before use. Which I noticed the paint formula separates after a couple of hours. So yeah, you need to shake them frequently, which I never knew how often you had to with paint markers, cause I was never able to see with other brands. When first priming the nibs, I noticed they were really sturdy, which has its own pros and cons, I suppose. I think it depends on the type of paper you use, cause I noticed it was leaving indentations. I have a heavy hand, so it's something I do need to keep in mind when drawing. But I do love how smooth the nib feels. It doesn't catch onto the paper and doesn't splatter. Well, only on the rare occasion if there is too much ink on the nib. But I was also amazed at how fine the lines were with the 0.7 nib. And you can even draw thicker lines if you added pressure. The ink itself was also amazing to work with. It was so smooth and had a consistent flow, and not once did I have to reapply ink to the nibs, unless I was coloring a larger area. But I only had to pump the pen once and I was ready to go again. A majority of the colors had a very opaque finish. Unfortunately, the white and lighter colors didn't deliver the same results, and definitely needed a second layer. Another downside to mention is the drying time. They mentioned it was quick, but it's not like instant, so yeah, just try to do thin layers at a time. And so far I haven't experienced the ink balling up or being ruined when you go over it several times. The end result on paper is just smooth and shiny, but also matte. To be honest, I kinda struggled trying to get that smooth finish, especially with certain colors, which you'll see later when I test the markers out in a drawing. But after some experimenting, I figured you just had to do light strokes and small tight circles. It's not perfect since you can still see the pen strokes, but I actually don't mind that look and the streakiness. Cause you know me, I love my textures and that hand-drawn style. Overall, I'm quite satisfied with these markers and wouldn't have minded paying for the product myself. Before I forget to mention, although the inks look really wet, they actually don't bleed through to the other side of the paper. I'm using the Strathmore 400 series watercolor paper here, so it might vary between paper types. But yeah, thanks for watching my review. If you're interested in purchasing these paint markers, I've dropped the links below including promo codes. And if you have any questions regarding this product that I didn't answer in this video, do leave a comment below and I'll do my best to reply quickly. I hope you all have a lovely day or evening wherever you are, and I'll see you all in the next video.